Hello, Minecrafters and Redstoners. I am Natanas Lycans. How is everybody doing today? So, we are obviously in my redstone testing world, or my building world. I don't want to show what's right behind the blue just yet. So, we're here because of this little guy right here, the closed Eyeblossom. So, earlier today, I was streaming, and I was trying to get some of these guys to get some great dye. Don't ask why. I was just after them because I saw that, hey, I can make gray dye with these. And in the middle of that, I kind of stumbled across an idea that I've implemented. I haven't made it in my world yet, but I have made the idea that, was on my mind. Anyway, let's get into it. So this is not what I built. This is kind of a standard flower farm. This is pretty much the type of flower farm anybody would recommend you building and everything. This one's kind of slow. I did it on purpose because, with all the testing I've been doing, really fast redstone I find tends to fail quite often. So I make mine slower. Just know I do. It's always reliable. So let's take a look real quick because this, like I said, this is a standard flower farm that you would see just about anybody build, and it's a shifting style. So the dirt gets shifted back and forth, and then a dispenser underneath is activated, firing bone mill, causing uh, grass and flowers to grow. And that's how you would get your flowers. You go to like a flower biome, you do that, and yada yada yada. You know how this stuff works. It's pretty standard. But I didn't have any redstone with me during my stream. I was just out there trying to, harvest these flowers. And again, I just had a random idea and started going with it and built something that I have now taken a step further, and I kind of want to show you. This is not going to be a redstone tutorial. I am going to show you how it works and all the redstone involved. So if you want to pause at any given time and copy what I have done, feel free to. I mean, that's why I do these videos, show off my own work with redstone. You kind of got a little spoiler, but I'm about to show you anyway. So what we got over here is a little bit different style of a flower farm. You'll notice right off the bat that we don't have any pistons. This is not pushing the dirt or the grass, more correctly, back and forth to cause all this stuff to break. Instead, we are using the method where we are letting water fall out like you would in a moss farm. Yes, that's how moss farms do it, and that's why we're going to do it here with a flower farm. Why not? The concept works, it does the exact same thing, so that's what I did here. However, the redstone is a little bit different. So we're going to start right here. You will see that there is a piston there. That is actually a sticky piston. Let me grab that block there. You can see that that is right there, and that has gotten... it shouldn't have done that. It's gotten quasi-powered somehow. I don't know how that happened. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to show that that is a sticky piston. We're going to have to change that. It's not supposed to do that. Figures. I hadn't had any trouble with it until just now. But yeah, there is a piston there, and again, it is still doing that. Why is it suddenly doing this? Here, we're you know what? We're not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave that side broken. And we're gonna go on about it because apparently I need to change something here that is causing that signal to go through. Not really sure what needs to be changed right there, but this is the line that would actually activate these pistons, allowing the signal to go through. And you will notice that the redstone is already activated. This is becoming a thing with me where we're doing like inverting signals. I don't know why that's becoming a thing, but it is definitely becoming my style of redstone where we're constantly inverting signals. Uh, with that being said, the actual redstone just powers itself. Literally, the only thing you need to power is these pistons here, which again, I'm gonna have to figure that out. And you know, figure out like why is it doing that and everything. It's getting quasi powered. I hadn't seen that until very, very, very recently. But anyway, let's go on with it. So when this piston is powered, it's going to push this block up here. We're going to go ahead and we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to talk about this redstone. You can see that that line is on. So that piston is going to push this block up here, which is going to allow the redstone to power this block, which is going to then power this repeater. And that is going to go into a chain of repeaters here. They are all set to 1 tick. So from this block, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 repeaters going into a block right here. So again, that's 1. You're putting a redstone dust down, and then 8 more repeaters, all on 1 tick. They're literally just there to cause a little bit of delay. That's really the only reason they're there. Now this block has a torch. Yes, like I said, we're becoming a type of redstoner where we're inverting signals all the time. I don't really know if that's a special thing, but apparently it is something that I am getting really good at doing and using in various systems. So yeah, we're inverting the redstone here. So this torch is going to go off, which is going to depower this line here that is going into that repeater, which is powering all of this redstone here. All this redstone does right here is activate those trapdoors. So when it is deactivated, these trapdoors will naturally get closed or opened. I'm not really sure how that works, but they go into a very different orientation. So they will end up going down, just like that. And you'll see that that lets the water out. But I just wanted to demonstrate this is actually how I placed them, and then it does that when the redstone's off. So I don't really understand like why trapdoors go in the reverse of what they should, but yeah, that's what's going on. I decided to use pale wood there. You can use any trapdoor you want, except maybe the iron trapdoors because you can't manually pick those up. Any other one you can do, so you can do like spruce, you can do the copper ones, just don't use the iron ones. The iron ones is a whole nother problem to deal with. Anyway, so this redstone gets turned off, all of those drop, the water goes out. We need to cause a little bit of delay in the signal there in order for the water to go out all the way and then dissipate before our dispensers dispense bone meal, causing stuff to grow. So then, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeaters all on 4 tick delay here. And then we're going around and into a line here. We're only going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a repeater right there. Not really necessary except to extend the signal. Again, uh, the only reason I had to do that, and you'll see that there is another one down there, it's not actually to extend the signal. We were having some kind of weird thing going on with the dispensers where they weren't firing. So, yeah, I added a couple of repeaters right there, and instead of them all firing at once, we get 1, 2, 3, and then it's done. Like 1, 2, 3, they fire off in that order. You'll see it here in a minute when I actually go to display it. But yes, there is a dispenser right there. Redstone's going directly into it. You could have put a block here with a repeater there, push it through the block. I decided to do it this way. It just seemed like because of all the repeaters we were already using, this would just be a little bit cheaper. And the exact same thing is on the other side. You can see that. So basically, this is going to loop on its own without me ever like starting the loop. Does that make sense? Like, we don't have to start the loop because it's already going to be going. Like, it's pretty much already ready to go right from the get-go. I'm going to try something real quick because I don't know why it's powering that block. It shouldn't be doing that. So let's try this again. Let's see if this gets quasi-connected. It doesn't look like it is going to. Good, that should work. Anyway, let's go ahead and demonstrate how this is going to actually work. So I'm going to flip this switch. You're going to see the pistons get extended and the signal, without even activating the actual redstone, because we got the inverted going on with the delay going on, it's already a timer without even activating anything else. It's already its own timer. So that's kind of cool. I like how that worked out. So yeah, there we go. We got a very unique flower farm with honestly a lot cheaper in terms of resources. Unfortunately, you do have to have quite a few redstone repeaters for it, but we're not using up all these pistons. We only need 2 sticky pistons. That's it. And honestly, you probably could set up this here. You know what? Forget what I was just saying. I was gonna say you could probably set that up with only 1 sticky piston, but no, you're still going to need 2 because that's what actually activates the entire system. Even though you're not activating this redstone because it's just shutting itself off. It's a constant loop. So there's no me pressing a button or anything or using the wrong type of button so this gets held down a lot longer. This is just its own little loop that shuts on and off based on this right here. Literally, that's it. You can see that that signal won't go through. So now all the water is contained. It's not floating out or anything. I can't show you the results because there's lava down there. I was having a major mess while I was testing, so I just got it going into a lava channel right there. This doesn't have to be 1 wide or 2 wide. You could do however many you want of this, and also the method for like how much grass you have there. Really, you could change this up any way you want. Just know that dispensers and bone meal, they only go about 5 blocks. It's a little bit more than that, but it's unreliable. So I would do a 5 by 5 with the dispenser like right there in the middle. And it should work. So we got 5 by 15 going on here. So we got 3 5 by 5 sections right here. You could easily do that. You could even extend this a little bit further. Though I would say like break it up, like do 15 sections at a time. Simply because in order to extend this signal, you're going to need a repeater. And if you have a repeater, well, you're not activating a section there. Or maybe you could do like a block on top of that. Like maybe you could do this. Well, no, you're still going to need a repeater there. So yeah, just break it up like that, and you can continue on with a whole nother section doing 15, and the signal will go on to the whole rest of them. But yeah, you could easily like modify this to be much, much, much bigger and get a ton of flowers if you really wanted to. And you don't have to worry about the speed. Like this is not gonna break because it's moving too fast or because of server lag or something. It's just going to go on as long as somebody is in the area loading it. It's really cool. I love how this ended up coming along, and it was kind of just like a spur of the moment build that I'm honestly kind of shocked with. Like this, it didn't take me that long to figure this out. Like once I got a few things going and really started working on it, this ended up going pretty quick in order to like figure out what I need to do to make this actually work. And I think it's 1,000 times better than this annoying sound of the piston getting pushed. Like click, click, click. Yeah, that's so annoying. And then we come over here, we do this. We'll let that go for a second. Okay, and do this. Not nearly as annoying. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I love this little build. No pistons at all, except for, you know, the sticky pistons down there. So we don't have pistons pushing back and forth. And, you know, we don't have to deal with the weird timing of pistons either. So, really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys around. Like, I'll get this out there real quick. This is not going to be like an official video or anything, but I just wanted to showcase this while I got the time. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you take care of each other and take care of yourselves. And God bless. I'll see you guys later. I'm Natanis Likens, and subscribe.